Uh, First of all, I would like to thank Zach Kalia for encouraging me for this icebreaker speech because I was not prepared, but he encouraged me, and I am giving this icebreaker speech. And so my first icebreaker speech is about me. Meet me, a person who leaves no stone unturned. I I believe that life is an examination hall, and the Creator has given this destiny to everyone to fulfill. Uh, I am the second child of my parent, and Allah has blessed me with one elder sister and two younger brothers. From the I was a bright and outstanding student from the beginning. I always choose to do difficult tasks while others choose to do easier one. That made my teachers notices me, and I was an apple of my teacher's eye. Have has anyone watched? Do anyone watch animated movies? Has anyone of you? Yes, you know. Has anyone watched Kung
Yes,
Fu Panda? Yeah, okay, okay. Have anyone watched Kung Fu Panda?
yes, a lot.
Yes.
Two,
So
three
there,
times actually.
okay, there is a dialogue in that movie that uh, one often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. That's how I landed to my certification or CA journey. At the beginning, I was very scared because I heard about it that it was very tough and very challenging and requires a lot of effort. But when I cleared my PPT, I decided that I'll go for it. At the beginning, when all the students were leaving the profession, I said, no, I won't leave the profession. I would rather continue as I have burned all my boats. I won't go back. I studied hard and cleared my initial papers. We all know about burning in the midnight oil. I believe that I burned in the midnight oil. I used to study continuously and I got through with my initial papers easily. I was, I belong to a humble background and I'm a self-made person. In my CA career, how ups and downs and difficult moments I faced, this I will share in my another speech. Uh, Today I'm telling you people about myself. So this journey, let I'll let you explore in another day. Uh, I I'm like a walnut. Apparently, people feel me like uh, tough and strict, but in real, I'm very kind-hearted and have a soft heart. Mm, mm. People find me easy, understanding, and accommodating. I love helping people, and I enjoy. I listen to the people. I try to help out people because I feel that the peace and contented the person gets peace and gets contented after helping others. Being selfish is very difficult, but believe me, whenever you help a person, you find the happiness that you can treasure always. Uh, when, as Talha has mentioned, that I work in ICAP, Internal Audit Department, but when I was doing CA, and whenever I heard the name of ICAP and even I pass by it, I use my heart gets accelerated and my I used to sweat. But now it's like a third home for me. I enjoy going there. I enjoy working there. When I took a career break, I took the break on a good note. And when I started I I decided to join the career again. It was very easy for me to join IK back because my boss. convince the audit committee that I'm a very people person and I communicate very easily and people get comfortable in sharing information with me. That's how it is. I now I will talk about different aspects. I enjoy traveling. I admire nature. I love cooking. And one special quality is that when I taste a food, I can identify the flavor of it, and that's make me the food critic. I officially don't do that, but whenever I eat food and when I am enjoying a restaurant or going there somewhere out or having a party or somewhere, I can easily mm, tell the people that how does food is cooked. So I cooking is my passion. Okay, now I guess that's enough for my introduction. And I just want to end my introduction with the note that there is yet to explore about me, but for this, you'll have to listen to my Toastmasters meeting. And in the end, I will say that to enjoy the miracles of life, you should leave no stone unturned. You will never regret. Over to you, Toastmaster of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmasters Manaz.
So, okay. So thank you, Journal Evaluator. Toastmaster Asma Nas, you did not break the ice today. You crushed it. And then you crushed it and combined it and you sprinkled on it rainbow-colored sauces and all sorts of dry fruits and some chocolate and some condensed milk to make a wonderful. Can anyone guess what am I talking about?
Gola Ganda.
Exactly. Because your speech gave that flavor. You started with confidence. You started by engaging the audience. You said life is an examination hall, which showed you're poetic. You said Allah has blessed me with siblings and parents and family, which people don't say very often. So it shows you as a very positive person. You quoted an excellent quote from Kung Fu Panda, which shows that you are insightful and creative. You said you burned the midnight oil, which is a phrase used by writers. You said, I am like a walnut, which shows us that you are an avid reader. And you incorporated the name of your evaluator in your speech, which shows us that you are spontaneous and quick on your feet. What else is there to know about Toastmaster Asma Naz except for the fact that she might sound humble and down to earth, but she is a brilliant speaker. There were a few improvement areas, not much, but first of all, you started by saying you're not prepared. Please don't say that. Don't hand the audience your weaknesses. They're already looking for them. Secondly, you repeated my speech, I'm ending my speech. No need to do that. Everybody knows they're listening to a speech. So you saying my speech and I'm ending my speech breaks the suspension of disbelief. So no need to say that. You said your background is humble. No background is humble, and your background is the best background in the world because it is your background. You showed a little lack of movement and vocal variety, but again, it was an icebreaker and it was to be expected. So you can work on them in the future speeches. And you ended by saying, I guess that's enough. In contrast to your exceptionally strong speech earlier, that was a very weak phrase. I guess that's enough. You know, you're again handing a weakness to the audience. So try to avoid doing that. Other than that, there were a little stunted flow somewhere. Your flow could be improved, but overall your speech was thoroughly impressive. You seem to be a writer, an avid reader, and trust me, that is all that is needed to be a distinguished Toastmaster one day, and that's what you should target because you're already a brilliant speaker. Over to you, Journal Evaluator.
Thank you, distinguished